Good morning and welcome to the Daily Outlook for Monday, 2nd of January 2012. The euro edged lower today on the first trading day of 2012 and it is expected to remain under pressure weighed by the eurozone debt crisis. Investors are waiting to discover whether this year will see eurozone leaders work towards a fiscal integration or the year when more vulnerable countries will be forced to leave the eurozone. Year-end trading kept volumes low, but investors appear to be focusing on Europe as 10-year Italian bond yields remain above 7%. This level is seen as unsustainable, raising more concerns about the country's ability to raise funds. 2012 marks 10 years since Europe first held the euro as a currency, but this year could be the most severe test for the single currency. Versus the greenback, the single currency fell as low as 1.2921 from 1.2998 traded on Friday. Against the Japanese yen, the single currency hit a 10-year low at 99.33, weighed by the yen's safe haven status amid this year's global financial problems. The US dollar lost ground on Friday against a basket of currencies in thin trade. Optimism that the US economy is improving was boosted after economic data showed pending home sales, consumer confidence, housing starts, building permits and existing home sales rose more than expected. Versus the Japanese yen, the greenback dipped to 76.79 from 77.73, a decline of 1.2%. The Australian dollar rose versus the greenback at 1.0269 from 1.0137. The Aussie, which followed the decline in the euro, remains vulnerable in thin trading conditions as the new year begins. Looking at commodities, we saw that oil prices fell to $98.58 a barrel from $100.09. Gold rose to $1,581.17 an ounce from $1,548.55. And silver edged higher to $28.45 an ounce from $27.26. Now let's take a look at the currencies this morning. The euro-US dollar pivot point is 129.95 with a preference to sell short at 129.95. The US dollar Japanese yen pivot point is 77.30 with a preference to sell short at 77.30. The Australian dollar US dollar pivot point is 101.75 with a preference to buy long at 101.75. The British pound US dollar pivot point is 154.60 with a preference to buy long at 154.60. And the US dollar CAD pivot point is 102.20 with a preference to sell short at 102.20. And on to commodities. The oil pivot point is 125 with a preference to sell short at 125. The gold pivot point is 1,580 with a preference to sell short at 1,580. And the silver pivot point is 28.40 with a preference to sell short at 28.40. And of course, for up-to-date information, please visit us at easy-forex.com. And on the calendar, the market movers are: the European Purchasing Manager Index manufacturing is forecast to rise to 46.9. Now onto equities, which were varied. In Europe, the FTSE was up 0.10%, the DAX was up 0.85%, and the CAC was up 1.03%. In the US, the S&P 500 was down 0.43%, and the Dow was down 0.57%. In Asia, at the time of broadcast, the Nikkei was down 0.29% and the Hang Seng was 0.62%. I'm Amanda, and this has been your morning outlook from Easy Forex. Have a great day.
Not only have you found a great place for Forex news, you found a great place to trade it. Registration is easy. Just click Join Now. Membership has its unique benefits, such as the freeze rate, the trade simulator, the inside viewer, and personal dealers. Your personal account manager waiting for you now.